Greetings and hello to you today from the challenge, meditation challenge, which I realized today I was not doing correctly, at least. Funny enough, I think now where we're going towards the final days of the challenge, uh, you start to realize this. Oh, I haven't been doing it correctly, or I haven't not been doing it. And what I mean by that is basically just being honest about it. That I realized that a lot of days of this challenge, especially I would say the last week, maybe 10 days, um, I was more focused on actually recording the challenge. Sorry, recording the videos. And even though I was every day I was doing something to increase my awareness, and I guess I was not clear that, or maybe I was, but I think perhaps I wasn't. That was the whole point, to see the changes. I did mention this, to see the changes, to see the awareness, and I said that I will do it through meditation, which is one of the best ways to do it. And what was happening was that because I was focused on also on delivering some sort of insights to you, and reporting and doing what I said I will. I noticed that the what I'm doing as a meditation is not really one. So, for instance, the last 10 days when I was doing the breath work, I uh, I didn't then spend half an hour meditating, but instead I just lay there for 5 minutes, not really doing the observing properly, but just enjoying the relaxation, and that was that. So I realized that only in a big way today, when I noticed that I was not progressing in a way that I was hoping. And I don't know if you're following this challenge, and you don't see the progression. Maybe this is the reason for you as well. That you just kind of try, people, we try to do something for the sake of doing. If you said something, I'll do every day, I'll do it, but you're not fully there. So I would want to say that it was a big issue for me in general, and I think also for a lot of people, that we get sidetracked, and we forget what was the whole point. And or then, maybe we are too strict when we don't do it correctly. Since I have been doing stuff, a lot of stuff regarding the increasing the awareness was also, sometimes I will amp myself with some sort of frequencies. I would go into the nature, and just relax there. And all these things, they're great, they're good. You can do all of them. But the issue that I had with what I said to myself is that I didn't, beginning. I remember I started with half an hour meditation in the morning, half an hour in the evening, at least, I said. And that soon became, later on, like a bit less, then maybe just once. Maybe I just did it with a headset, where I was also maybe focusing on specific characteristics, like maybe I was training focus. And I did not get this peace that I usually get, when I'm like half an hour, 1 hour meditating. I get this peace and joy, and I start to see my day change to the better. Now there was a lot of I've seen that I've done a lot of digging into deep into my patterns. A lot of patterns were shown up to me that I was not even aware. Obviously, blind spots, I was not aware I had them. And it's it's kind of mind-boggling, that even though we decide to do something, it's still things are like They come up so differently, at least for me. um and the question is, what do you do about it then, so you become aware of this, and do you leave it at that, or do you take it in consideration and change the next moment? And I decided that I'll do that. I want to do something about it because I'm really serious about the changes I'm after. I think they're, in general, for people, we are so unaware, even like now. Actually, I'm recording this. There was another thing that happened. Um, Let me even see which day is this. See, I don't even know which day it is. So this is embarrassing, but it's not really. It's just, it is what it is. So I basically, so today is the day 26. Actually, it's 27. And what I wanted to say is that on the day 26, I forgot about that. I had to go for a trip very early in the morning and then arrive late in the evening back. So there was no, I was too tired. I was also, there was no light. So there was not, I didn't even consider that I needed to record that day. So on day 26 is another day that I just basically didn't do. And if I would be doing awareness exercises, so do the meditation properly, I would probably become aware that this day is coming, because I knew about the day is coming that I will not be able to record, and I would pre-record it or record it another day. I would record two videos, so I haven't, and I'm mentioning this again on this challenge. Something similar happened before, but now I actually forgot that I have to record it. That I said that I will, and the first time I remember when this happens is like I said that I did it consciously, because other stuff came up. Now I was actually unconscious, and that was also one of the reasons why I saw that I am not doing the meditations anymore properly, and I see the consequences. I will say this, that in regards to awareness gaining, I would be honest, if I would say, oh, I screwed up, that's it, yeah, shame on me or whatever, but what happened actually now was that I was doing a lot of what I mentioned, the emotional work, the digging into the patterns. I was doing the EFT technique. I was doing frequency, playing frequencies and seeing what comes out. I was doing a lot of introspection into me, and a lot of things came up, but there was not then this muscle of awareness there for me to meet these moments, shine some light on it, so I can move through them more smoothly, now through a lot of patterns, I have not been able to move smoothly. I even realize some of them that I don't even know how I'm gonna go through them, and so, then you just work with that. I don't know how seriously you are taking this challenge. Um, if you're just checking out what this guy is saying or whatever, which is fine. But if you're doing the challenge, I'm sure you are. If you're doing it properly, maybe even if you're not doing it properly, you're experiencing issues, and that's okay. That's the idea, that things come up for you to see, and the more you do these things, and especially the more you do them correctly, the more you'll be able to move through them, and observe some changes in your life. um, so I wanted to say that. So I guess day 27 with day 26 is missing, and what I said that I will amp up on meditations and take it a bit more seriously. Actually, take time and just do proper, at least half an hour, and just to repeat again, what meditation is. Maybe it's kind of funny on this spot, so late in the challenge, but I will still say it. um, it's an a meditation is a state, meta state, if you want, for those that know a little bit more, the I amness, and how you arrive there technically doesn't matter, I believe. So, but meditation, sitting down, observing things, has a great deal to do with it. Sometimes things can just come, that you experience in this I amness, let's call it, for the ones that know a bit more about these things, or just this, labels, like the spaciousness, if you will, the, intelligence, I don't know, however you want to call it. Uh, that's what the meditation is about, to experience, how it is to, be aware. And that's the whole point of this, talking about who you are, experiencing yourself, who you are. That's the meditation. However, I wanted to say that the the process, the physical way of meditating, if I using the meditation a little bit differently now, to, the process when you sit down, or you observe, which leads you to this, let's call it meditation, is like, as maybe I could see it as a noun, but also as a verb. Maybe I'm smiling a little bit because it's a little bit of playing of the games and all these labels. But you can call meditation when you are there, and meditating when you're getting there. Although it's not, it's only partially correct, but for the sake of making a point, I hope it makes, I hope I made my point. um which is that in the process of meditating, like, let's say, half an hour, to getting there, to just spend some time there, maybe spend some time in this, however far you are able to go, that and if you're not, that you spend some time there, spend some time with going there, if you will. I'm twisting my words so much, it's almost like I'm laughing at myself. But anyway, maybe, I hope something was clear out of this um, uh, little thing that I just did here. And I'm going to make sure that I'll spend a little bit more time there. Twisting my tongue in all kinds of direction there. Basically, I'm gonna not start, but I'll commit myself even more to this challenge, even though it's the last days. But things will not end there. Or hopefully, but I'll need to. I want to um, do things a little bit more. I don't want to say seriously, but with more commitment, with more engagement, like it matters. If it makes sense. So let me know how you're progressing. I'm curious if you have similar challenges that I do, but there's definitely, I'm saying that this challenge is, it's been very eye-opening, and I see how much I needed it. And I see also I see so much unawareness, with not just within myself but also in others. And it's crazy, that the people, we still prefer or like avoidance so much. I cannot, not all, it's almost, I cannot avoid anymore. It's actually, I'm getting more and more sucked into it. And that works for me. So for you, you'll know, the more you'll do these things, the more you'll know what's the right way for you. And funny enough, actually, it shows also that how life is changing. For instance, yesterday when I went on a trip, again, I met somebody who is actually was also doing meditation, and then more like getting acquainted into it. Um, so we are talking about that, uh, and it's funny, because other people, I don't believe they were doing these things, but I sat just next to this one that was, so we had a cool conversation, and yeah. gave him an app where he can help himself and take it further if he wants to. So synchronicities. Anyway, so much for today. Have a good one, and yeah, speak to you soon. I reckon that the last how many days we have? Like 3 more days. I'll do things a bit more properly. So take care.